Hello everybody, Multi here, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time. I know I probably say a lot about a lot of games I played on this channel, but apparently we need to update the software, but actually it's a good opportunity for me to say my piece on this game. As I was saying, yes, this is one of my favorite games of all time. And for the most part, with this demo series, I am primarily using this, obviously, as mentioned before, to play games that I never played before, and, as like an incentive to play those games. This is not one of those cases, but the thing is, I have not played this game on this channel before. And I know that's very surprising, given how much I praised this game at the very beginning of this video. But let me tell you, whenever I do get around to doing a Let's Play of this game, I don't think I'll ever be able to stop fawning over it. I don't even know where to begin, honestly. This file right here, as you can see, is from December of 2022. I have played this game basically every single year since its release. Well, not every year, actually. I should backtrack on that statement, because I actually didn't play this game back in 2018 or 2019. But other than that, every single year I've done one single playthrough of this game, because I just love it so much, from the very beginning, actually. Breath of the Wild is running at 60 FPS on the Switch too. But to be honest, I was already playing this game at 60 FPS or even higher on Cemu. Yeah, starting back last year, actually, I started playing around with Wii U and even Switch emulators. And when I set my Wii U emulator, Breath of the Wild was the first game I played on it, and to this day, it is my preferred way to play this game, even with this new Switch 2 version. On the Cemu emulator, I can play this game as high as 240 FPS if I want to. I don't know why I'd want to, but I can if I want to. But still, this is really awesome. Still, be able to play this on the actual console at a higher frame rate. And I don't even know what I'm gonna do for this video. I'm just gonna run around because this is already a complete file, as you saw. I have all the DLC. I have all these insane weapons right here, as you can see. Yeah, I love fighting Lionels and just stealing their weapons. So all my weapons are literally Lionel weapons. This is not some hack or anything, because I've never tried. The thing is, it's kind of too risky to try hacking my Switch. Well, actually, the things I've done on my Switch, I've been very careful about it, so as not to, piss off Nintendo. So I don't really do much I don't play around with games on my Switch. I only do that on emulators, so as not to, take any bold risks, especially considering how crazy Nintendo is with the Switch 2. Seriously, I have no idea what I'm going to do for this video. I'm just going to kind of show off this file, I guess. It's really all I can do. Literally, this is a file I stopped playing in Christmas of 22. But that was the last time I played the game on the Switch. I believe I played the Wii U version, I think, in 23? Because 24 I started playing on emulator, so I don't remember how I played this game at 23. It must have been the Wii U version. But that's the thing, though. I've played... like I said, I played this game every single year since 23, and maybe it was on my other Switch, because I have an OLED as well, so maybe I played on there. Yeah, I don't even know what the point of doing this. Okay, I'll just fight these guys. How about that? Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this file, and I don't know what I'm even doing here, because it's just just kind of roam around, I guess. So I can show you all the piece of armor I have and stuff like that. I guess there's that. I can just show you the stuff I have in this file, all these Lionel bows, almost 500 arrows. You want to have one of these ancient bows because this is really good for a shooting straight, arrow straight. So it's very useful for a lot of those Koroks where you have to shoot the balloons from so far away. This is very useful for that. So all these arrows. I have 21 ancient arrows, 192 bomb arrows, which are freaking expensive as hell. All these shields. Yeah, obviously a bunch of Lionel shields, but these royal shields are really good too. Of course, the Hylian shield is the best one of all, but still you got the ancient shield, which automatically deflects automatically deflects guardian beams that have to do the perfect guard, basically. So, you know, in every single... Here's the thing about this game. What's really crazy is it's actually impossible to have to hold on to every single piece of armor in this game without hacking it. No joke. You are limited to 5 pages of armor. As you can see, I don't have all of them, but I swear to you, to have every single piece of armor in this game, you require 6 pages, but you're limited to 5 in the actual game. So you literally have to mod this game in order to get access to every single piece of armor at the same time. I think a lot of the ones I'm missing on here are amiibo costumes. It has to be, because, yeah, I'm missing a lot of the Link amiibos, basically. Or actually, I think I'm missing all the amiibo. It's supposed to be before I got the amiibo. That's probably what it is, actually. I'm probably just missing, like, all the amiibo armor in this file, basically. Because I'm telling you right now, you have to have 6 pages in order to fill out, in order to have hold on to every single piece of armor in the game. I've never upgraded all of them, or did I? Maybe I did upgrade all of them in this file. Snow boots, sand boots are all maximum. Radiant tights. It's probably a lot of spoiler too, like I've never played this game before, but I can't imagine anyone who hasn't yet by this time. I don't even think I'm holding on to every single piece of material, but yeah, these are a lot of pages. There's like, what, 8 basically. And you're limited to 3 pages of food, like actual ingredients. But literally, you can just like cook like one, anything with Hardy in the name you can cook it, and you get like a bunch of extra hearts and stuff. Jeez. But yeah, like I don't know what to do besides just like kind of play this file sort of and just kind of talk about my experience with this game. This is going to be after Donkey Kong Bonanza, I hope, because I'm planning on doing a demo of that game as soon as it comes out. So you should see this like maybe on Sunday and probably see Donkey Kong Bonanza the previous day. I'm recording this before Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out, 2 days before to be exact, so I'm not going to... Here, we'll go ahead and do this. Just kind of... Haha. It's so satisfying to just land like so many of these shots and all these... Oh! Okay, that works too. Yeah, that just kind of did the job for me. Okay, I'm probably gonna take... Like, I'm kind of... Obviously, I'm real rusty here because I haven't played the game at all, like, since, like, it's been a few months, actually. Because, again, like, I haven't played on this file, but... Okay, so here's the thing. Once I got Simu and started playing this game on there, I could not go back to the original Switch version. I just couldn't do it. You know, once you play this game at this higher frame rate, you can't go back to the 30 frames per second. There's just no way. It just feels very off when you do play this game at 30, so... Yeah, I have an excuse to play this game again on the Switch too, but really I don't because I already played the higher frame rates before, so... Yeah. So... Yeah, there's that, but basically, so I got this game... along with my original Switch, within a month of the launch. Not the actual launch day, but it was March 21st or somewhere around there? March 20-something, basically, is when I got my original Switch in 2017, along with this game. Although, now that I think about it, I think I actually got this game... I got this game, like, on launch day, maybe? Maybe it was 1-2 Switch. I got one of the 2 games. I got the games, I think, before I got my console. But I can't remember if it was one or the other, or both, or whatever. We'll just kind of wander around Guru Desert for the first half of this video, or maybe not the first half, but like the first, just until, I don't know. You want to see like the 4 corners of Hyrule, don't you, for this video? I don't know. There's so much I could say in this video, and chances are, when I eventually do finally get around to doing Let's Play this game, I'm going to repeat all this stuff. I'm going to say it again throughout the Let's Play, but I'm going to have like 200 episodes to do so. Or something like that. What is this area? What the hell is this? Is this new? No, this is the... yeah, it's the... I forgot what it's called. The Karakara Bazaar, yeah. The Oasis. Sounds like I have nothing. I don't know anything about this game, but come on, I played this game like 7 times at least, so I know this stuff. It just kind of... it's in the back of my mind because it's been so long. But seriously, this game looks so gorgeous with the double frame rate. It really does. You can imagine, like, those of you who haven't played this at a higher frame rate, and those of you who are still obsessed with frame rates, you can imagine, you know, on your own, not being able to go back to the old frame rate when you play this game at a higher frame rate. But the only difference for me playing this game on the Switch 2 is the feature that helps you get the Korok seeds. There's like a Zelda Notes thing or something, and you have to get on your phone. I don't know what it is, and frankly, I don't see myself using it in this game. Except, I do see myself using it in Tears of the Kingdom. But we'll get to that when we play Tears of the Kingdom, which is our next demo, obviously. I mean, obviously. Should be clear, I'm going to do Tears of the Kingdom next as the next demo. But still, so yeah, I got this game in March. Yeah, so I started playing this game, obviously, the idea... So the idea is I started playing this game in March of 2017, so within a month of its launch. And I played it for a few weeks, I do believe, up until May of 2017. I think even by then I was really fawning with this game because I did, maybe really gushing and fawning over this game because I talked about it in a vlog. I specifically remember doing a vlog back in May of 2017 of how much I loved this game. But at some point, I stopped. I got 3 of the Divine Beasts, I do believe, except for Rudania. Yeah, I was in the process of getting Rudania, and for some reason, I got stuck going up Death Mountain. And that's when I stopped playing on my first ever playthrough. I don't remember if I ever went back or not. I could also be remembering it not clearly, or... I might also be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure. I just know that the first playthrough, it gets even more complicated than that because I stopped playing back in May and I went back to playing it later that year or something, like in November or something. It's very unclear, but basically I played this game twice in 2017, but I never finished it in either of those cases. I just kind of. I got frustrated at some point and stopped playing, but I don't remember what that point was I just don't remember what point that was in both cases. Well, in one of those cases, it was stopping Death Mountain. I just wish I could tell you all the specifics on it, but I just know, you know, if you want to hear my initial thoughts on this game around the time it's released, just look at my vlog from May 2017. You know, and I have all my vlogs arranged in months in each year, so it should be easy to find. Or actually, I think it's just in years, actually, now, so it might be hard to find that way, but yeah. You can hear all my... Like I said, you can hear all my official thoughts. You know, the point is you can hear all my official thoughts from early on the game's release in that vlog. So that's all there is to it. But, yeah, so... I got, at a certain point in the game, I got up to Rudania, and then I stopped playing the game. I did not experience the DLC for this game the same year it came out. Not until a few years later. I went back to play this game finally in 2020, 3 years later. I started a whole playthrough from the very beginning. And, actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, I'm starting to remember like why I stopped playing this game on my first playthrough or second playthrough, whatever, in 2017. I stopped playing because I got... what I did was, at some points, I made the stupid decision to sell every single thing I had. Everything. All the materials, all the articles of clothing, probably because they sold for the most, I guess. All my foods, everything. I sold everything. I had no armor. I had to go get back. I had to recollect all the articles of clothing because I sold all of it. And again, I don't know why I did. I was so stupid. I had no idea what I was doing at the time. Yeah, I just got bored because of the prospect of having to recollect everything, basically. So I kind of screwed myself over on my first playthrough. And, how much Mon do I have? I'm curious. 4,000 Mon? I mean, that's enough to buy everything. Didn't I just buy everything? Yeah, I got everything. You know, all the horse stuff, Yeah, all of this except the, but these are finite or infinite, I should say. Well, either way, there's no reason to have more than one of the clothes once you get them, and these you can just kind of have them like just for gits and shiggles, basically. But yeah, so 2017, I stopped playing one time because of getting stuck on Vavardania, and the second time because I had sold everything and had to recollect everything. That kind of made me lose interest in the game. So 3 years went by, I did not play the game. 2020 came around, and finally, later that year, I started playing. I finally started a new playthrough on of this game. I remember it was the Wii U version. And here, let's go to different areas. Check out. Let's see. Sure, we'll go to the Tabantha Snowfield, or whatever it's called. Whatever snowfield it's called. What was it? 2020. Yeah, not only that, but that was also around the time I did my first full playthrough of Wind Waker. It was Wind Waker HD and also the GameCube version as well. I played through both versions of that the first time that year. And around the same time, I started playing this game too. And that was my first ever full playthrough of Breath of the Wild. My first time in 2020. I'm 90% sure it's the Wii U version, but it could have been Switch version. I went back and forth between two versions because I didn't have... There's really not much difference between the two. But supposedly the Wii U version fared better in terms of loading areas. I don't know for sure. I can't say. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. I need to put on the right pairs of clothing. Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay. Well, I want the snow boots, so I go faster, though. So, yeah, there we go. How am I doing on the side quests? Did I complete all the side quests? Complete all the... Well... I'm missing 2 of them, but I got all the shrines, so all it really comes down to is just find the 2 shrine quests you're missing and talk to the person who initiates it, then he completes it. Side quests, I'm only missing 1. That's the Trial of the Sword. Dear God. I never completed the Trial of the Sword. I'm going to be real honest with y'all. I never did. But, whatever. Maybe I'll do that for a Let's Play. Not this time. But... I know obviously it's an obvious thing I could do for this demo, but I just want to tell a story and kind of share my thoughts about this game and my experiences with it, basically, instead of doing the trial story requires a lot of focus, basically. So. Yeah, 2020 was my first full playthrough of this game, like November or something. I can't give you exact dates because of the fact that, I was only able to have 1 file per console. Come to think of it, actually, this game is part of the reason why I collected, 3 Wii U's, basically, just to have because I didn't know about the whole, you can make a separate account, basically, but, this game was just another excuse for me to collect multiple Wii U's on top of Xenoblade X. I loved that game. Yeah, I love this game. I love both of these games, and kind of just went back and forth between playing these 2 for a while as well. But that's besides the point. I'm already doing Let's Play Xenoblade X, so. Oh hey, there's one of the dragons. Forgot their name. Dinral. That's right, Dinral. So, what the hell? I'll probably go fight a Lino while I'm doing this too. So, but I'm pretty sure 2020 was the playthroughs on the Wii U version. But yeah, after that, I have played this game every single year since then. Whether it be the Wii U version, the Switch version. So you can most certainly infer that I have racked over 1,000 hours on this game. Actually, let me take a look real quick. Let's say... Okay, it says 490 hours on the right here, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've definitely put in at least twice, maybe 4 times that much on the Switch version, the Wii U version combined. Not to mention all the playtime I had on Cemu. Between all of that, for sure, I have played this game thousands upon thousands of hours. Here you can see all the other games I play on here. Why not? But yeah, this game for sure, it's like it's over 1,000 hours. So pretty much that's kind of my story, sort of. But Simu is still, even with this enhanced version of Breath of the Wild available on Switch 2, I still am, from now on, going to be playing the Simu version, because that's my preferred way of playing this game. It is more stable than Switch emulators, and you have access to so many mods. Like, it's just, this game runs perfectly on Simu at this point. It is so well optimized, or Simu, I should say, is so well optimized for this game. It runs perfectly. It's almost frame perfect. I've never encountered any glitches playing this game on Simu at all. It's just that it just runs that well. And so I see no other reason to play this game on Switch 2, honestly. So, I don't know, like, which... I'm probably going to play the Switch 2 version when I eventually do get around to doing the LP of this game, and I'm glad I waited this long, because that means I get to play it at the higher frame rate when I do get around to doing the LP. But, what was I going to do here? Oh, yeah, that's right, I was going to eat... Yeah, refill my energy here. There is Master Mode as well. I think I was playing Master Mode on Simu as well, but the thing is, I will say this much, Simu, it's so hard to resist using mods, which can make the game a little too easy for the likings of people who want to see me play this game. I don't want to use mods when I do my Let's Play this game. I want to play it naturally, because, like, I don't know, people might, turn off, obviously, if they're gonna see someone, play with mods, and I can understand that, so I'm gonna avoid that when I do the LP. But oh, yeah, that's right, I got all this attack boosting stuff. Sure, why not use that? I love doing a lot of damage to the... Okay, that's right. I was going to switch back to actual good bow. That's what my issue was here. But this stuff runs out. It's like so fast. These Slino swords. But they're by far the most powerful weapons in the game, I do believe. Like, more powerful than the Master Sword. Well, the Master Sword... Yeah, well, no. Actually, it's possible to get a Lino Sword that has like a maximum of like 100 damage or something. Which is insane, because that's the one-handed weapons go like whack, 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 whack. Whereas two-handed weapons, which can generally have higher attack power, like for example this Savage Lionel Crusher, 108 sounds like a lot, but you can only do whack, whack, whack. I know this is a really cheesy way of explaining it, but basically that's the reason why you want higher numbers. Why numbers are... That's basically my way of explaining, like, why numbers are on everything when it comes to weapons, and why you shouldn't rely on just two-handed weapons, basically, just because they have higher attack power than than one-handed weapons generally. So that's what a lot of people, mess up, basically. Like that's what a lot of people who don't understand when they're playing this game, like, early on, basically. They see the higher numbers on the two-handed weapons, and they go for those, basically. But really, it's not about the numbers. It's the fact that you swing faster with a one-handed weapon. You can also use a shield at the same time. Aw, dang, this one had durability up too. But as I promised, I'm going to use a. Oh yeah, you can also. Wolves are a great way to grind meat, basically, which are another great way to grind rupees, basically, because you can cook the meat, and the result of cooking, especially prime rib meat or whatever it's called. What is it called? Gourmet prime meats. If you cook 5 of those, the resulting dish will give you 500 rupees, and that's how I grind rupees in this game. It's one of the main ways to grind rupees is by killing wolves and taking their meat, basically, and selling it. Well, cooking it first and then selling it. So, but this game looks so good. It looks so gorgeous. And it's insane. Once again, it's insane I haven't done a Let's Play this game, but there's a reason for that. I started Let's Play of Wind Waker back in 2017. I still want to do a complete Let's Play of that game. But more recently, I started Let's Play of Skyward Sword HD. I haven't finished Let's Play of that yet. So that's what's been keeping me from doing Breath of the Wild, basically, is having to finish that unfinished Let's Play, Skyward Sword HD. Wind Waker, which I started back in 2017, was the last Let's Play I canceled. So I haven't finished it yet, but I already canceled it. And I was going to go back and restart that whole thing once I do get around to doing Wind Waker, so... Okay, so here we go. I'll go ahead and find Lionel here. Wait, you have... This one has a sword. Okay, so I will use... Yeah, so I'm going to get a sword out of this, so I'll go ahead and use the sword to fight. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm a little rusty. I know what to do here, though. There we go. I'm not that bad at the timing, and honestly, the higher frame rate doesn't affect me at all with this part, so yeah. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get the timing down for these parry attacks. That's the thing, though. Like, I don't think... Or Flurry Rushes, that's right, Flurry Rush is what it's called. But this actually brings up another point, and reason why, like, I've been so hesitant to Let's Play this game. I think blind Let's Plays are a lot more fun to watch with this game. Like, how much fun can you possibly have watching someone play this game when they already know everything there is to know about it? Like, they know everything. I don't know. Like, that's another thing that kind of holds me back, I guess, sort of. So, yeah, I just don't know for sure. But, nevertheless, people have you know, I've gotten, like, 1 or 2 requests to do Let's Play this game. And I can see the appeal of wanting me to do this game because of just how high profile this game is and how big it is. You know, this was a launch title for the Switch. It was the last game Nintendo put out for the Wii U. Or, yeah, the last game Nintendo published for the Wii U, I think, or whatever, or developed for it, I don't know. It really set a standard for games like it, you know, these open world games and stuff, because, like, there's always, no matter where you do, or no matter where you go, there's always something to do in this world. Oh yeah, that's another thing I am to talk about, like, another aspect about this game why I love it so much. This game is basically my zen. This is a game that I think of, like, when I just want to calm down and unwind. You know, a lot of people think of, like, video games as a means, like, of escapism. Like, when you go after, like, when you've had a long, tired day at work and you need something to kind of, you know, relax to or get your mind off the long and grueling work hours you just put in. This is the game that comes to mind for me when I think of that. This game is my zen. Like, this is a ultimate way to kind of calm myself after the long, crappy days of work I had at Walmart back when I was working there. You know, I no longer work at Walmart. I have a decent job as a technician. I love it a lot more than Walmart. I still have my access. There's still aspects about the stuff that kind of piss me off, but nowhere near as Walmart did. But still, even still, like, I will always treasure and love this game because of the fact that it was that game. It pretty much exemplifies everything I could ever want out of a game that gives me zen. This is my sandbox game. This is my, like, zen is just the best way I can describe this game, basically. It's Zelda. That was very corny as hell. I'm sorry, I'll never make a stupid pun like that again. Famous last words. But, yeah, I just don't know how else to describe it. Like, I really don't, honestly. There's never going to be another game like this. Tears of the Kingdom, to this day, it's been a couple of years since Tears of the Kingdom came out, but I haven't been able to get into that game as much as this one, to be honest. So, and that's kind of spoiler for, like, the demo video, but, you know, I'll be talking about that as I get into Tears of the Kingdom, when I do the Tears of the Kingdom demo video, which, again, is the next one, but still. Tears of the Kingdom is just not... It just doesn't match that vibe for me, basically. How many whacks can I possibly get? I'll just go ahead and risk my... I'm shocked I didn't... Well, actually, I shouldn't be shocked because I have full defense. That's right, with this armor. But yeah, this game is just the perfect way to kind of unwind. Feel calm, I guess. And actually, I think this is the game I played when I was going through rough times, like, emotionally. Like, when I was going through therapy and trying to... like, be able to handle being by myself, basically. Like, handle loneliness and confront it, sort of. This game was here for me when I went through that, basically. Well, games like this, not just this game, but like games like it. After a few years of being addicted to VR chat and all the attention I got from friends on there, I became so dependent on it that I couldn't handle being alone and being with myself, basically. But this game sort of helped me overcome that, basically. That and the few months of therapy that I did, but that's a subject for another video. But yeah, it's been half an hour already. But I don't know. I could just play this game forever, honestly. Like, what is there left to do? Like, just kind of, again, like I've been saying for the past half hour, what is there to do but just kind of wander around, basically? Because this is a complete file. I could start from scratch, but I'd rather just say that for a Let's Play. It's like, what am I going to do when I do the Let's Play? What am I going to talk about? Like, I mean, yeah, I could talk about, like, the things I've talked about in this video, but, you know, I could go in a little more in-depth about it, basically, I guess. But, yeah, I just don't know. I feel too intimidated to do a Let's Play of this game, basically. Because I have so much to talk about, and yet nothing at the same time, because it's just like, I don't know about nothing. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just incoherent. But as you can see, I got all 900 Korok seeds too, and I end up with a lot of money anyways. Okay, well now I can ditch this outfit and I can wear something a bit more useful for this area. So we want this. And we'll keep the salvage Lionel bow. Well, actually, I'd rather have this. It just feels so satisfying to do so much damage, actually, more than anything else. But like at this point, nothing in this game scares me, besides the sword quest. Okay, that's the one thing that's challenging enough that I struggle with. And maybe that'll be the main struggle in the Let's Play. But you don't get access to that until you get the Master Sword, so... You know, I don't know. It's not like I can't just have the Let's Play be just kind of leading up to that, basically. But, you know, another thing to think about is, like, what order am I going to do stuff in for a Let's Play? Am I just going to kind of go? Just wander off and see where the game takes me, sort of? I don't know. I honestly don't know, folks. And that'll be something to kind of discover, like, when I do the Let's Play. It's just like... I don't know. You know, and I have so many memories with this game, too. Like, so many to go into. Like, the fact, like, all the time I spent playing this game, like, when I was unemployed, in between Walmart and my current job. There's that, too. Well, actually, to be honest, I have more memories with, I think, Lethal Company, for that matter, actually, for that sort of thing. But there's also, obviously, the Kirby Air Ride Let's Play, which I'm also going to be continuing very soon. I know I keep talking about that, and I will very soon, I promise. I just wanted to get some of these demos recorded before I get around recording that, so... Yeah, apologies on that. I don't even know, like, where to end this video. Because... Yeah, I could just ramble on forever about how much I love this game and how much of an impact it's had on my life. How much of an impact it's had on the video game industry as a whole. And... Yeah, I don't know. And it's a shame, too, Nintendo couldn't wait until they had this powerful enough console to render, to play this game at this higher frame rates. You know, it's a shame they didn't do that. But, you know, and also, obviously, this should come as no surprise to anyone, but obviously, this is the Zelda game I have played the most. This is the Zelda game I know the most about. You know, it's the one I'm most familiar with. I haven't played many of the other big titles, like, you know, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I haven't played those yet. And I'll probably be experiencing them blind on this Let's Play channel sooner at some point. But I also want to play this game, too. But, you know, as I mentioned before, for the reasons I mentioned before, it's kind of intimidating to do so. When a blind experience is far more valuable, I think. Well, maybe I'll just end it here. And we'll... Maybe this could be like a teaser for the Let's Play. You know, just kind of like a brief overview of all the memories I have of this game. And maybe I could try to delve deeper into my memories that I do associate with this game when I actually do a Let's Play. But in the meantime, folks, I don't know. I just don't know what else to say, honestly. So, with that, folks, I will catch y'all later. Thank you so much for watching this one. See y'all for next demo video, which is going to be Tears of the Kingdom. And I'll be sharing my memories with that game. And also, hopefully the Kirby Air Ride Let's Play coming soon. But, yeah, see you folks later. Thank you so much for watching. And catch y'all later. Bye now.